Hey guys, today I thought I'd be documenting my process of how I built one of my keyboards. This is the Hoshizora. I think the group buy ran about 2 years ago, so you're not finding it anywhere except for the aftermarket. That's where I got mine off of. But it's a lilac 60% wind keyless gummy O-ring mount, and it's a very, very pretty keyboard. As you can see, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, but there's a nice back piece. It's got stars, clouds, and a moon. It's reflective, and I think it looks very pretty, though it is a fingerprint magnet. And the first thing that I do here is I put the rubber feet on. You kind of see my ugly ass forehead and my entire face, but I'm putting the rubber feet on, and it's kind of offset, and that's why you see me adjusting it. God damn, hurry the fuck up. Alright, so now that that bozo's done with that, we're going to put the case away and put the keyboard on a lap because that's the most safe place to put it. And now we have the empty case. But as you can see, it's not a keyboard yet because we need the internal components, which includes a PCB, switches, and plate. So that's what we're going to do next. But before that, my dumbass is going to put the fucking JST cable on first. So what that means is I have to unscrew it. And this keyboard has pretty big screws. My Polaris has, I think, normal size ones. They're hex keys, but this one I had to take out a different hex key screwdriver because the screws are just very, very big. So you see me here, I'm just putting the screws in a container so I don't lose them. That's pro tip. I have lost screws for keyboards. I have stripped screws, so I think it's just a good idea to keep them in a separate container so that you don't lose them, because it's very frustrating when something goes wrong. And what I've learned with mechanical keyboards is that if something can go wrong, it will go wrong, and that has came to bite me in the ass on a few of my keyboards. So I actually decided to put it in the tray here because I didn't want to bother reaching and taking them out of the deeper container. So yeah, it was a little bit annoying to take out, but I did end up taking them all out. The back screws are a little bit longer than the front screws, and it took me a second to figure that out when I was putting it back together. And yeah, there you go, all the screws are taken off, and now it's time to work on the internal components. Editing me here, I never realized that I recorded myself putting the JST cable into the case, which is what I meant to do next, but ignore that. We'll just move on to the internal components. So first off, we have the plate. It comes very nicely wrapped, and it's got the moon and star and whatever on it. Very, very nice cutout. And next we have the PCB. This is a solderable PCB, and yeah, I don't mind soldering. You see I have like my little cheap soldering station to the right hand. I got it off Amazon for like 15 bucks. I would definitely recommend getting a higher quality soldering iron because from my research I've seen that the temperatures are a lot more stable. Anyways, for our switches we are using nixies, which are clear topped MX blacks. I got them off of Novelties. I spent about 5 days breaking them in with a breaking machine from CNAC. I'll link everything in the description. I think that they have about 1 million actuations. I lubed, filmed, spring swapped them with TX 62 gram springs. I was really excited to try them out because MX Black's aluminum plate, very classic combination, and I actually have never tried aluminum plate before, surprisingly. All my keyboards have been polypropylene plates, PP plates, polycarbonate plates, or palm plates. So I really wanted to try this out. Aluminum plate, MX Blacks, O-ring mount. It's a clacky combination. Let's start with the keycaps. For keycaps, we're using GMK Striker R2. I bought this sealed, so I get the pleasure of cutting the GMK seal. And yeah, it comes right off. Very, very clean set. Honestly, I really didn't have any other keycap sets to use for this keyboard. I was going to use GMK Lavender or something, but I'm not going out of my way to buy a separate GMK set just for this build. So yeah, I think that the Blurple colorway actually looks alright. Blue on purple, blue on lilac, I guess. It's not that uncommon. It's either this or GMK Olivia. I'm not putting Olivia on this keyboard, so it's going to be Striker. And when I open the box, I get such a pleasant surprise. Yeah, so the keycaps are all completely fucked up. I don't know how this happened. I haven't seen this before in any of my GMK sets. And it's sealed as well, which is very crazy, but I had a very fun time organizing it. Alright, let's do like a quick 1 minute breakdown of the board. I think that it sounds very nice. It is a very clacky build, just not my type of sound. I like more muffled noises like Tobre, MX Browns, whatever, that type of sound. So it's not for me, but I think that it is a very, very nice keyboard if you like that clacky type of sound. I will say that breaking in the nixies definitely did help a lot. They are very, very smooth. Not JWK level of smooth, but they are very, very smooth nixies. Apart from that, I think it looks very nice. The blue and purple colorway, I could have definitely used GMK Lavender, but I don't know how different keycaps would have affected the sound. I think the GMK is the poppiest, which works the best for this keyboard. ePVT would have worked well. I just wouldn't really use MT3 keycaps or whatnot. I'd just stick to GMK or like PBT fans or whatnot. Yeah, apart from that, I think that I could definitely done a better job shooting the stabs. The left shift key does sound very dull because I think that some dielectric grease slipped under the bottom and the bottom might be a little bit mushy. Apart from that, I think the Zocco in the spacebar sounds very nice. It gives the alpha a nice contrast from the spacebar. Spacebar sounds nice and poppy. The alphas are a lot more muted. I'd rate this build a solid 7 out of 10. For the price point, it is very good. I paid around $450 for the entire build, though you cannot buy it on Group Buy anymore because it was 2 years ago. You can find it on mechmarket. I've seen C-stock hoshizoras go for like $150, but there is a big anodization mismatch. This one, I think it was B-stock, but it looked flawless. I didn't see any defects with it. I did have an issue with the JST cable, but I think that was just me being stupid. So overall, I think it's a very good keyboard. Yeah, that's it for me. I do have a few video ideas coming up. I have a Mode 80 build, which I'm gonna do. I am working on my video editing. I don't have a great setup. I'm also still working on that too, so it is all a work in progress, and I hope to upload more videos in the future. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and peace.